Welcome to the Play It By Ear podcast. The podcast where the topics may vary because, hey, we play it by ear. And now your hosts, Eric Fiskus, Brady Liming, and Todd Griffin.
Still bothered by that unseamless transition between the countdown and the intro. It will always bother me. I can't do anything about it.
That little gap where we're kind of going.
Yeah, right. Deer in the headlights look while I try to find the thing to click. Now that I've opened up our episode 196 complaining, welcome everybody.
I promised there'd be no people. We wouldn't make people cry tonight.
Well,
but I also couldn't guarantee we'll make them laugh.
Well, that's true. So it's always a roll of the dice here. Savannah's with us. No die.
Savannah.
Hello, Savannah.
All right. Anyone else out there? Anybody? Bueller?
Is
As
there
I said,
anybody out there?
As I said, episode 196 of the Play It By Ear podcast. We are closing in on 200.
We are 200.
Creeping up.
So, will we get to the could the next live? No, we're just into October. We're not even into October yet. I was gonna say, could the next live be the 200th episode? But yeah,
Never know.
wait. Well,
we can make it that.
way our schedules go. Yeah, you're right.
We could all get dysentery and end up being out for a couple weeks on the Oregon Trail.
Takes more than a little dysentery to keep me out for a couple weeks, fellas.
We've done this show while having dysentery, darn it.
Gary, I prefer the old man yelling at the clouds episode, but same deal. Hello, Celia.
Hey, Chris, Josh,
Is with
The
us.
historian, Yash.
Mr. Michael. Been a while, Mr. Michael. Haven't seen you. Hope things are well.
I fully expect to hear some Friday.
Maybe
You
we
don't want to
should
scare him off.
play some in his honor here. So Brady, explain your little name tag there. Deemed to be Pasha.
That's a reference to the the historian when he did our live intro. And I was deemed to be the Pasha of Indian Drive. You guys got the Titan of Tomfoolery and the Sultan of Shenanigans. So I am the Pasha. I claim that one because I wanted to be an obscure one. It's better than
good?
I don't know.
I mean, what is is it good to be a Pasha?
Yes, I believe it is a subcontinental South Asian royalty. If you're the Pasha,
Got it.
social studies geek teacher coming out right there, but
Yeah.
not as good as the Viceroy.
Yeah. Let's go Reds.
Yep.
Yep.
We have
Who
some
day?
everybody. Oh my God! And we rarely venture into the sports corner of the world, and we're all big fans. We just don't do that here. But I have no words for that last night. That was just, and you know what? It's like across the board. I was at the eye doctor today, and there was this lady. God bless her. I mean, she's probably mid-60s, and she's complaining about the Bengals and saying things that make more sense than the coaching I saw on the TV last night. It's like,
Yeah.
Everybody knows that this is a train wreck and that there's no solution involved in anyone that has anything that could put a solution forward.
I felt like I entered a wormhole, and I ended up in 1998 Cincinnati fandom when David Klingler and Achilles Smith and Dave Shula, and it just was a flashback, a PTSD moment I wish I'd never have to experience again.
I expected Jamar Chase to do a Gary Reasons and take Zach Taylor's headset off or something. And that's what I said to PJ today. I said, PJ, this is the 1990s. This is what was going on before you were born.
Yeah.
This is what it felt like every week. Just awful.
Hey, we promised we wouldn't make people cry. So
that is true. Well, here's something that's going to make everybody smile.
I got to be honest. I'm jealous. I complained last time about my new setup here. And Celia's on here, so I'm going to complain now. She moved my light. And I haven't been comfortable since, but I can't move it back where it was. And so I'm very frustrated. I don't like the size of my face compared to you guys tonight again. I'm trying to get closer, but I don't know how. I'm a fair-skinned individual, but I'm not this pale and washed out right now. And I just can't get any good light, distance. So I'm not happy, fellas, with the presentation on my end. So I'm going to fight through it, though. Gosh, it's like I've tried everything. But anyway, I wanted to get that out.
Fogelberg.
Yeah. Man, I don't have any eyebrows again tonight. I mean, it's bad.
You are looking a little pasty. I didn't want to say anything.
Well,
but
I mean,
you
like Brady looks like he's like been on a beach for his whole life there. I mean, I know Brady's a tan man, but he's got a lot of darkness to him. Eric, you're kind of in between the two of us, but either way, I'm not this pale right now.
My typical show lighting bit the dust. My high quality studio equipment purchased at Dollar General for $4.99. And the wire finally broke, so I'm using a lamp, but it's casting a shadow. I look like I have a burqa or a veil right here, so I look a little bit swarthy because it's my it's the shadow. So if I do this, whenever I get angry and say something, I'm going to go into shadow mode. I'm going to go.
No, see, that doesn't work. That's because I tried to turn the light and it just washes me out more. Before it was perfect. I spent 2 years perfecting my lighting here. I can't complain. She moved the lamp for a good reason. She got me. She also brought me a stand for my vinyl, which is what pushed the light back. So I'm complaining, but it was out of good. It was out of a good deed that my light got moved. But
she bought you a gift, and you're
that's better. just the coif.
As I say, that's turf view.
Coiffure.
Yeah.
So no, I think we got it all covered here. Like. You're pasty, Todd. I'm a little ruddy, and Brady's tan.
Ruddy.
So, got it all figured out.
The thing, but none of us look, because Eric, you're not ruddy. Brady, you don't have a 12 o'clock or you don't look like a terrorist typically with the unshaven. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep working on it. So if you see me like moving around and trying to find some light. It's like I have a cool white light on me, and you guys have a warm white light on you. That's kind of what it looks like to me.
It is warm. Got to say hi to Howard. Been a while since we said it. Been a while to Mr. Michael. It's been a long while for Howard.
Been a long time. For
Howard. Saw Howard at the fair last week, and we had a good conversation.
That sounds like a short story we would have read in high school. Howard at the fair. It sounds like a story that could have been written by O. Henry or Saki.
Howard at the fair. You can't skip the chapter where someone calls at the paging booth for Phil and Pat McGroin.
Is that still a thing? Like, do people put out announcements like that? There were like 5 people the day I was at the fair because it rained, but so I didn't really get to hear. But so someone has to. Can someone tell me, is that still a thing? Like putting out fake announcements for people? It should be. If kids have lost that ability, then it's sad for the world.
It's a sad day.
You would think it would have evolved and there'd be way more. Because we all quit trying to come up with them. So you would think that somebody would have taken the reins and.
There's a new one I heard that I texted to you, but it's not suitable for consumption.
Public consumption.
Yes, but that was one of the few new ones.
So back to Howard's comment, and I'm going to start in again because I'm just aggravated. I'm not usually on the fire the coach bandwagon. I mean, it's 4 games into the season, but the lack of enthusiasm that was seen yesterday, and at Minnesota you had 5 turnovers. Yesterday you won the turnover battle and got just shellacked. So to me, that is a culture problem. Mm-hmm. You have not given any faith to these people that you're in charge of, that you can go out and win a game without Joe Burrow. So, yes, that is solely on coaching. And then you get the whole press conference saying, I was encouraged by a lot of things I saw. What in the world could you be encouraged by?
Encouraged to jumping off a bridge, probably. That's what it was encouraging me to do.
And you know what? It started out in the first drive, you're 3rd and 2 in the red zone, and you throw a daggum fade in the end zone, and then you kick a field goal. That is the lily-livered type of football that the Cincinnati Bengals play.
Milk toast, damn it. Milk toast.
MILQUE toast.
Milk you toast.
Yes. And again, God bless Jamar Chase going up there on the sideline and trying to get something happening. And Zach, and I try my best to be glass half full, and I appreciate that to an extent, but there's sometimes you have to stand up and say, listen, we are terrible, I am terrible, we have to do. You never hear the I'm terrible part. We coaches got to do better. Well, no crap.
Right.
And this is a man I have great love and respect for, but well, the time is upon us.
Right. You can love the man and hate the coach. Or not hate the coach, but you can. Okay, it's well known that a coach can only get Marvin Lewis can only get the Bengals so far, and he did a great job of turning things around and getting. But like at some point, you wear out your welcome, and then and he's losing. I think he's losing the locker room. I think we're probably ruining our chance of ever getting a Cincinnati Bengals endorsement here on our podcast. But
well, and Marvin in year 14, you pan to the sideline, you see the Marvin clap.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We've seen it before. Players have seen it, but we're to our limit here. There is no more message here that can be conveyed.
John Gruden. 2 words.
I think my biggest issue last night, and I texted it to you guys. Typical interview, going to the locker room, getting your butts kicked in all areas of the game, and Taylor says we need to get a turnover, and you literally just had a turnover, and you shat on it. You just had a turnover. You just intercepted him, and you did nothing with it. So how is that? That's an unserious man that 5 minutes after that happened says we need to get a turnover.
So you can bungle it again.
Right. I mean, I don't get it.
I'm going to get my dander up. Let's go to happiness.
All right.
My dander's already standing straight up.
My hackles are half. My flabbers are gasted.
That is a fact, Josh. Says that is why I don't watch professional sports, because they don't pay fans any respect, and they're not honest, and they're not worried about what we think. Now, I think college sports is turning into that, because those guys are just hired guns. They have no loyalty to anybody.
Yeah.
It's just what's the next place I can get playing time? What's the next place I can get more money next year?
Northern Rhode Island A&T all of a sudden becomes a number 1 team. Anyway.
All right, we got to move on from this, or this show will turn into a sports talk show, and that's not what this is. So, Todd, well, before you start, let's pay attention to our outlets up here. Follow us on social media, Facebook, X, and Instagrams. You can listen and watch on YouTube, Spotify, what is that? Apple Podcasts, Twitch, Rumble, and iHeartRadio and the iHeartRadio app. Now you can go, Todd.
All right. So let me click around here. So I have 2 lists. They're both food lists, and we're getting to that point, and the historian could tell us exactly probably the episodes. I know that we do some like repeat-esque type topics, and I know we've talked about some of these before, but this is a list of, I have 2. I have a foods from the 90s that are weirdly making a comeback. It's a new article, so I know this. We haven't read this exact article. And then foods from the 80s. So I thought we would start with the 90s, the most recent decade. And right off the bat, we have one that I've never in my life had. Dunkaroos.
Oh, yeah.
Dunkaroos have hopped back onto supermarket shelves.
It's marsupial shaped, and you had your choice of chocolate or vanilla icing, I believe. It was a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Which leads to the question: do you go chocolate or do you go Neller on a kangaroo cookie?
Neller, every day, twice on Sunday.
I go vanilla. It's hard to mess up vanilla unless it tastes like candle.
Shortbreads and chocolate though are very good.
Tastes like candle.
Oh yeah, God. When Vanilla Coke came out, the canned kind, it did not taste like vanilla Coke. It tasted like a vanilla Yankee Candle soaked in Coke. And it did not taste true. It did not taste real. It tasted very fake. It was awful. I think they've changed it, but I've never had icing that tastes like that. Now, chocolate in the shortbreads is excellent, but some chocolate can go. Sometimes it could be too coca-ish. Sometimes it could be too semi-sweet. But it's hard to mess up the vanilla icing.
Yeah, sometimes the chocolate can taste like it was created in a lab.
Well, I'm sure both were. But I have the answer. How about just cut the size of the icing in half, make it 2 dollops, and go with chocolate and Neller? What's wrong with that?
It's going way out on the limb.
I mean, then everybody's happy then.
You put your chocolate in my peanut butter. No, you put your peanut butter in my chocolate.
And then you could mix it.
Ruin. Yeah.
Here's my problem with any of those, and there's a picture of one here. Here's my problem with anything like that, though. The icing compartment is not nearly big enough.
Oh
no, not at all.
We've discussed this many times. You could mash those roux cookies. You could stack those like cordwood nicely in a smaller area, but give me a big old vat of icing.
Yes.
Yeah. Or sell the vats of icing separate, so I can bring in reinforcements. So I can put another just a little dipping pouch out beside it.
That's not a vat. This is a vat.
But I can't think of anything that comes with the dipper and the dippy, where the dippy is big enough. Even the little crackers with the red stick with the cheese, not near enough cheese for those.
Boy, what a paltry effort that was.
Right.
That plastic thing couldn't even pick your nose, let alone that cheese.
Right. And what kind of podunk cheap ass corners were in that cheese thing? You never could get all the cheese out of the corner because it should be round.
I was gonna say the engineering is simple. It should be round like a pool.
It should be a cheese dome. Yes. Well,
Yes.
a pool with a dome over it.
Yes.
Because then
No
you can
corners.
take your stick, turn it just so, and get all around the edge and get
Yes.
every bit of cheese. I used to take that and then like push the cheese section up and then like try to lick the cheese out of the corners.
Well, then it's like cheese flake.
Right.
It's not even cheese.
Because it dries in there. It's
Yeah.
It's like the armpit of the snack.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's
there's
the-
that sound, that unmistakable sound of the tongue hitting that plastic.
It's
And it's like,
the smegma of the cheese compartment.
God. It made me physically ill.
Well, and then so then they change it to where you have the sticks the bread sticks instead of the actual crackers, and that's no better. You still can't get in the corners. Actually, it's even worse shaped.
Worse.
Yeah.
It's literally a round peg trying to go into a square hole.
Right.
Or a square, yeah. It should be like prism shaped bread prisms, because then you can get right in
Prisms.
that corner. Yeah. Yes.
All right, got some comments. The historian, we were back on the football, brings up our friend Fairbairn.
How's Fairbairn doing this year?
Put the Texans in the lead, and they won.
He's doing fairly well.
Farley. I see what you did there. He also says, vanilla all day long, the Dunkaroos gave you the wax film on the roof of your mouth. That would only be beneficial if you ate it and were about to have a huge bowl of Captain Crunch. Which could sandpaper
the
that
waxy Miller.
Yeah,
Right.
Sandpaper that off the top of your mouth. Howard says Nutella with dunking sticks are very important. I've never had that.
I haven't either.
I like Nutella, but I don't go out of my way to get Nutella.
If you put it in my hand, I'll eat it, but I don't go out and search for it.
So my daughter, her bestie, spent the night over the weekend, and they requested for me to go get them some Nutella. I said, "What do you want me to get with it?" I said, "Nothing." I was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Just give us a couple spoons." And they proceeded to eat the Nutella with a spoon, like cleared out that whole thing. And I'm like,
the only thing that would have made it better is what you do is you take your Nutella jar and you clear out the middle with your spoon, and then you put a couple tablespoons of peanut butter in the middle of it.
Ooh.
Go that route.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I've never done that, but
it's a
try.
good spontaneous thought.
All right, so the historian brings up Fun Dip. The only dipping food that has a better dipstick to ratio is Fun Dip, which has way more flavored sugar than the stick to dip them in. So on that stick, what? It has no flavor. Like what is that? Is it like
it's a big old
chalk?
Smartie?
It's like vanilla chalk.
But there's no flavor. It's not a Smartie.
No,
it's not sweet.
It's just a delivery system.
I could taste a little bit of vanilla in it. Not enough to make it vanilla flavored, but I think it has vanilla. I think it's vanilla chalk. Like I said, I think it's just... But it works perfectly.
It's stick flavored. That's what
right.
it is.
I mean, spoons don't have flavor either, but well, some do, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Todd, because I did a search. What flavor is the Fun Dip stick?
Is it vanilla?
Vanilla.
Yeah.
The Fun Dip stick has a mild vanilla flavor. When rebranded as Fun Dip, it comes with an edible candy stick called Lick-a-Sticks in flavors such as lime, cherry, grape, and raspberry/apple combination. I don't like that combination. That's not
so
good.
I wonder if someone just prefers the sticks, because you never just see the sticks being sold by themselves.
So listen to this. The current Fun Dip flavors include Raz Apple Magic, Cherry Yum Diddly, and Grape Yumptious.
That sounds like a disease. You've got yunctious of the colon.
Yeah.
Cherry Yum Diddly.
Wasn't there?
I like the way you Fun Dip, cherry diddly.
Weren't there giant Fun Dip too, like where the lick'em stick was even bigger?
I don't know. I only remember
sure.
the one size.
We need to look that up, Eric. You have the power right there, man.
I do.
Giant lick'em stick. Well, be careful, Google.
I will not share my search on the podcast.
Howard says the Fun Dip stick is vanilla flavored Tums.
It's a Tum stick.
Tums. Don't Google that either.
Yeah. Just don't Google stick at all. I would say it has a good Lick'em-Aid and Fun Dip. Is there a difference?
Lick'em-Aid. It sounds like a prosthetic tongue.
Well, Lick'em-Aid is that's the brand name of Fun Dip,
Yeah, I think it's the same
Oh.
thing.
Yeah. I'm looking for giant Fun Dip.
Seems like it seems like I remember it, but I could be wrong. Kenny says that Karen says they don't come with a stick anymore. What's the point?
What do you just
Fun Dip?
you just tilt back the sugar and
You lick your
what do you do
finger
with that?
Lick your finger.
Put it on your third grade desk and do a line. What are they? What kind of nonsense is this?
I mean seriously, you can't just tilt that sugar back and
No, gosh,
it.
that would be just like,
You'll choke your fool self.
yeah.
Isn't a fun dipstick what you call that one slightly stupid friend? That's true.
Well, I see here a Fun Dip large, but I think that just means it's got the 3 pouches. Because they've had different size pouches, right? Like you could get 3 pouches, but then like it seems like there was only a
individual pouches too.
Right? Was there ever a double pouch?
I don't know.
Savannah, I remember the Russellville Dairy Bar back in the day had these pixie sticks the size of a deer's leg, man. They were absolutely huge, and I mean, yeah, they were massive.
Yeah, I've seen the problem with those giant pixie sticks. Is, well, it's what all pixie sticks should be made of. They should be plastic and not paper.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you remember getting those in the trick or treat bag, the paper ones?
I remember getting pissed off halfway through it, just chewing all of it, just eating the whole thing.
Paper and all.
Yeah. But the plastic ones, they sometimes can hurt your. I mean, it's kind of sharp up there on the edge.
Calls it cut.
Yeah.
No, I just thought tilting that sugar bed makes that place under here go.
Well, like
somebody comes up and grabs it right there, just
by the gullet.
Yeah, it milks your neck meat.
You all know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're
I know. Yeah.
To me,
I
you
could
get the
just
same sensation when you like just kind of if you just pinch it in the right.
I can feel it now.
Yeah.
If you just say the word warhead, I'm like, gosh.
So yeah, I feel like the way they characterize the mumps in cartoons.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to move on to the next food?
Yes.
Yes.
Now this is one I never cared much for, but Bagel Bites. Bagel Bites. I was always a pizza roll person over a Bagel Bites person.
I could be right. I'm not sure that Bagel Bites ever truly left us. They've always been around. They are a Dollar General in the frozen case. I think I've got them when my kiddos really didn't love them because the top of them was fine, but man, the bottom of that bagel, if you put it, toaster oven or whatever, it's like straight up trying to chew through a linoleum floor.
It is, and
like
then,
the bottom of it.
And those things, you'll burn the entire upper half of your gullet right off.
Surface temperature of Venus, man.
Yeah.
Because
the shape of them doesn't so with like the pizza rolls, they'll burn you too, but you bite into those and the stuff oozes out, so you can pull away, but the shape of those bagels, you got to just kind of pop the whole thing in your mouth, and it's perfectly shaped where it sits right against the roof of your mouth and just does its like damage.
A pizza roll, you could do the airplane hanger method, where you could take a bite of it and you could kind of rest it on the top of your teeth and go like this.
Yeah.
And let the air cool it.
Right. You can't a bagel bite.
Yeah.
It just literally adheres to it becomes a stalactite.
Well, it depends if it's
whichever
stuck to
one's
the top of your mouth or the bottom.
It sticks to the top of your mouth. It doesn't stick to the bottom because that's where the bagel is. It's where the fixings are.
Stalactite.
Yeah.
The
everything's better in the air
ribbons.
fryer, Howard.
Yes.
Hey, we've been making. Well, I say been. We did it once because our friend Keith, keyboard player for Vinyl Countdown, showed us how to make corn on the cob in the air fryer. By gosh, it's
Corn in the cob in the air fryer.
Corn on the gab on the air fryer. Yes.
Fairbairn's favorite dish.
Fairbairn's Garen on the Garb. In the air fryer.
Once again, I don't know who ever thinks that's funny, but we will always think it's funny.
Yeah.
All right, next food up, guys. We've heard this one before. We've had conversations about it. As soon as I say it, I think you, Brady, I know what you're going to say. What's the first thing you think of when I say Dippin Dots?
It's the ice cream of the future.
It's only been around for 40 years now, but it's the ice cream of the future.
Was I correct?
Yes, exactly. That's
Thank you.
Was that a Dougism?
No, I think that was their saying.
Oh,
that
really?
was the tagline. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a Dougism. Like, I thought it was just everybody was so excited about it. They said it was, but it never really took off. But apparently, it just the headline says Dippin' Dots aren't just for theme parks anymore. Invented in the 80s, it debuted in 1989, but it became a stalwart fave in the 90s.
A vastly underused word, stalwart.
It is much like milk toast.
As opposed to a mugwump. Isn't that the opposite of a stalwart? Stalwart is a mugwump.
I have been seeing more gas station, like when they have the deep freeze there of ice cream treats.
The good humor case.
I've been seeing more Dippin' Dots.
They have become more visible,
right,
in the market.
They're now the ice cream of the present. But like I will tell you, and it's kind of like anything. The store-bought variety of Dippin' Dots do not quite taste as good as the theme park, slung ones. The chocolate banana Dippin' Dots were absolutely phenomenal. Of course, the swirl ones. But I'll tell you what was nasty. One of the kids got the cotton candy flavored Dippin' Dots. And that was just nasty. It was just like sugar and frozen cream sugar. It was not pleasant. Too sweet.
Yeah. I'm no cotton candy fan anyway.
Yeah.
My whole problem with Dippin' Dots is I don't like it, and I don't like the BBs. I don't want my ice cream to be delivered in BB form. So therefore, I just want to smash it up and melt it. Then it might as well just be regular ice cream.
It does. It is a unique feeling on your tongue, where it's cold but it's not, and then once it hits your tongue, it's like it turns into ice cream once it warms up. It's very strange. I don't mind it. I still prefer regular ice cream, but it hits different.
Have you ever had a sore tooth or like a middle of your teeth, and one of those Dippin' Dots just settles down right in it and just decides it's going to just wreak havoc on your entire brain? That's bad. You can't get it out. There's literally no,
You have to guzzle hot water from a hose.
Dippin' Dots should come with a little pry bar that if it gets caught in one of those teeth, you just pluck it out of there.
A little pick on the end of the spoon.
Yeah, it's bad. And you just got to wait. It's like literally you got to wait a sec. It goes away quick, but you got to just wait a second, wait it out. Because it fits perfectly in your molars.
And spoon is not a good delivery system for the Dippin' Dot.
No, I don't know what to suggest for that.
It needs its own apparatus. It needs.
Does. It needs like a spoon with size. It needs a Wendy's spoon. It needs an old Wendy's spoon. That's what it is.
A spork wouldn't be bad because you could actually maybe jab a few of them, get a couple in the prongs. You would get, if you had a spork, you would get them. You would probably get a couple on the prongs, a couple twixt the prongs, and then you could scoop in the bowl of the spoon.
Here's my marketing mind going. It is going to be 4 Dippin' Dots. It's gonna be, but we're gonna call it a foon instead of the spork. It's gonna be the foon, and it's specifically for Dippin' Dots.
Well, and the spork or foon, whatever the case may be, is just not a good utensil at all for anything. Trying to be all things to all people, and you do that is the ultimate example. You can't do it.
Picture this. So it's a foon. And on the end of each tine is a tiny little cup, a tiny little cup. So like one dot can fit in each one. so it will kind of scoop a dot. You could get the big ones, and if they fall off, they fall into the cup.
We
micro
do
cup.
that, and then we hire Sticks to let us use the best of times, except we make the best of times. A parody of that.
I like it.
There we go. Or
Procter
too much
Gamble,
time.
why aren't you?
Too much time on my hands.
Nice. So a question for you, Todd. Historian asked, where do you stand on Butterfinger BBs?
Love me some Butterfinger BB.
I haven't had them in probably 20 years. I liked them when I had them, but I don't reach for a Butterfinger very often either. I think that's what it's just not a go-to for me. But I have no problem with them. So I'm neither for them nor against them.
What about Bunch of Crunch? I was always big on Bunch of Crunch.
Snacking nuts. Sorry, I was reading C's comment. Is that like a sucking candy, a snacking nut?
Brought to you by the D's Corporation.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of Celia's comments, she has made it clear that double D's are not her thing. So.
Yeah, well, she does. I will tell you, she will literally pour a bowl, not pour, I guess, scoop a bowl of ice cream and then like walk away for a half hour. Might as well just lick the lid at that point.
Historian says maybe a straw with a large opening so you can kind of get the allotted amount that you want of the Dippin Dots.
Yeah, like
Right.
a dot shoot.
And there's the snack and nuts comment.
Don't they
They
come in a package?
Snacky nuts, so you can pour them into your moot.
No, they come in like a. It's more like a.
It's a bowl, right?
It's like what are the drinks that you gotta put the straw in the pouches?
A sheath.
Yeah, but they come in like a pouch, like the drinks, little aluminum pouch.
Yeah.
So Howard asked, are Dippin Dots the cousins of boba? The predecessors, the forefathers.
Oh, my kids are all about the boba.
Now, Josh, you might be onto something. It might be a bad idea to pour some Dippin Dots into the dip, into the Fun Dip, stir it up a little bit. Might taste good.
That's true.
Or Fun Dip flavored Dippin Dots.
There you go.
There you go. That would fall under a cotton candy for me. I think that'd be a bit much.
Really?
A little sour.
But it would taste nothing like cotton. Cotton candy's not sour.
No, I just think it would be like I don't know. I think the sweetness of an ice cream with the Dippin' Dots, I think that'd be a clash.
Yeah. This next
like putting
food,
a lemon wedge in vanilla ice cream.
This next food on the list, though, I've always said, I don't know that I like a food more that I eat less than these. Like I never have them, but I love them, and that is Uncrustables. I love an Uncrustable, but I never eat them.
I've eaten 3 this weekend.
Best version of an Uncrustable, frozen.
Frozen.
Eat it while it's frozen.
Not frozen. I can't agree with that, but cold for sure. I don't want ice on it.
Not ice on it.
Right.
I shouldn't have to snap it in half when I eat it.
I like my grape jelly to have a little snap to it, a little stick. I want it to be like hard candy.
See, I like the peanut butter to be crunchy.
You probably like crunchy peanut butter, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. See, I shouldn't be able to snap my Uncrustable. It should bend and
I want it
tear
chewy
away.
though. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
I like it about maybe 22 minutes after setting it out from the freezer, about right there. 22. It gets that nice chew.
About 48 degrees. If you put it in a 48-degree fridge, it should be fine.
You don't want it getting so warm and soft that the bread pores start to separate.
Oh, well, you don't want it oozing through the bread pores.
No.
I don't like it when that happens. When I got a jelly geyser coming out of one of the bread holes, no, I don't want that.
I used to get pissed when I had classmates that brought peanut butter and jelly to school when we were younger, and the jelly would be oozing out of the bread.
Oh yeah.
You got to put peanut butter on both sides as a lubricant to keep the as a protective layer to keep the
spackle.
jelly. Right.
Spackle. It's what you put around your bathtub to keep
Right.
the water in.
But everybody knows that. And I feel bad if their parents didn't know that. But you got it doesn't take much, just a sheen, just a layer, of peanut butter over that bread.
Yeah, those jelly geysers, those are sticky fingers waiting to happen. You can't have that.
I'll tell you what's the worst. I accidentally found my way in this predicament. I thought my Uncrustable was too frozen, so I just defrosted it for about 10 seconds in the microwave. And when I bit into it, I felt coldness, except that jelly layer that was on the top, it oozed out like a geyser, and it was warm, and it totally confused my brain. I did not know what was going on, and it was like, didn't like that. Too much sensory overload.
Well, and you look over at your buddy eating a peanut butter and jelly, and when the outside of the bread is purple, because the jelly is, you know what I mean? It's literally come through and saturated the entire backside of the loaf.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
Howard waiting for the hillbilly version of Uncrustables made of bologna and cheese.
We bought these things. It's been several years back now. We bought these things where you make your own Uncrustables, and you could certainly Howard make it with peanut butter or bologna and cheese if you wanted. Yes, I meant a wall or a protective layer or I didn't mean to say lubricant.
A prophylactic. It's a bread prophylactic.
Next up on our list. Come on, ads. Cocoa Puffs and Golden Grams are going retro. I love me some Golden Grams.
Me too. They've never went away.
Well, and I think it's not a matter they went away. These foods didn't necessarily go away, but they lost popularity.
Yeah.
And now they're coming back.
Those breakfast bars made of Golden Graham or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think those have increased their visibility of late.
I remember their little jingle on the commercials. Oh, the Golden Grams, crispy Golden Grams, fun to eat. You remember it?
Yes.
Especially like
Now, I always felt that Cocoa Puffs were a bit on the they were an inferior chocolate cereal. I much preferred Cocoa Pebbles, a couple other of the chocolate.
I'm going to come up from the opposite direction though. Chocolate cereal was not my favorite, but I will counter that Cocoa Pebbles is just the dust from a Cocoa Puff.
It's the barnacles, damn it! It's the barnacles.
It truly is, and as soon as any moisture hits that pebble, it just like turns to like fish food. Like you sprinkle in an aquarium.
I like it. I like the softness of it.
Terseness to my puff.
Can I share a Golden Grams commercial from 1976? Can I do that?
As long as it goes.
Kind of does. I gotta. Hopefully, I can find the right.
Well, Eric's looking. Chris, you said have any tried waffle crisp? I have not, but that sounds amazing. I love me some waffles.
You see it?
It's small. We just pretty much need to hear it.
Come on, you guys. The sun's already up. It's going to be a golden day.
Let's eat.
Oh,
those golden grahams.
Oh, those golden grahams. Crispy, crunchy graham cereal family breakfast treat. Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Golden honey, just a touch with Graham's golden wheat. It's a great tasting part of a complete breakfast for the whole family. Try those golden grahams and have a golden
It's the worst. It's a womp right on top of the box.
So was the towhead the one talking?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it was.
Okay.
It comes from the sun and the soil.
Cornflakes?
The golden goodness of corn.
Of
Corn
beer.
corn
Lean
squeeze.
oil is made purely from corn. Look at that golden light color. That's Mazola pure corn oil. Golden light
Also known as
Mazola always lets the
diabetes.
natural flavors of your own good foods come through deliciously. And Mazola has no cholesterol.
Mazola.
The only leading oil made purely from natural golden corn.
I'm not making a joke, okay? And I'm saying that there's only one way to say this, so please just spare me. Who tosses their salad on their own like that? He's sitting there by himself. Who does that? No, stop it. Did you see
Brady as a dog owner? You probably witnessed that a few times a day.
Yeah.
Guy probably never leaves his house.
No, did you see that? No, I'm not even a salad consumer. But there is nobody that does that.
So next live episode, Brady's going to be saying he never said that.
I put a hefty disclaimer right in the front.
There's a cut. Should make that into a short.
There is no other way to literally describe what I just saw, and that was ridiculous.
Are you putting vegetable over corn oil in your salad?
I wouldn't think so.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that illegal now?
I'm like, Brady, no corn squeezings on my salads.
And there started the slow deterioration of the American diet right there.
Right there.
Mazola corn oil.
In a salad.
Lard, then it turned to corn oil, and then it turned to high fructose corn syrup.
High fructose corn syropsy. Now here's a cereal next on the list that I always thought was overrated, and that is Cookie Crisp.
Oh, get out of this podcast.
I always
Jarvis
felt
a pox on you.
I always felt that it was overrated. I don't know. I just never was a fan.
Can I tell you which one was? There was the Cookie Crisp that God intended, the chocolate chip kind, but there for a while they had a vanilla wafer one, and it was just tastes like morning mouth. It was horrible.
So Todd,
AM Flim.
You're no fan of Cookie Jarvis?
No, I don't mind the Jarv, but I just was not a fan of the cereal.
Yeah.
And I imagine with as little as milk as Brady put on cereal, he might have just had a bowl of chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, okay. Gosh, this is gonna be embarrassing. From time to time, I will get a box of Cookie Crisp cereal, and not even eat it as a cereal. I'll just as a snacking thing.
Yeah,
snacking nuts. That's Brady's version of snacking nuts.
Now I wish I could go back in time and change my my name from MC Nuts to Snacking Nuts.
McNuts.
McSnacking Nuts. That's
who's McNuts?
MC Nuts, man.
I was misunderstood.
Been misunderstood your whole life.
You got to put a space between letters. That was Doug's fault.
Misunderstood.
For those of you, by the way, if you haven't been around the podcast from the beginning, Brady literally just wets his cereal enough to keep the dust down.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like milk. So, yeah, he eats it with a fork. Yeah.
Keeps my cookies crisp.
Gosh, your mouth really never stood a chance against Captain Crunch then.
Yeah.
I mean,
man.
Might as well just been eating razor blades.
Top of my mouth is like a topographic map, man.
Say, I bet the roof of your mouth looks like King Kong Bundy's head.
Actually, that was what I was going to say. The top of my mouth looks like a relief map of the Himalayas or something.
Top of your mouth looks like Freddy Krueger's ass cheek.
Now wait a minute. Didn't it, wasn't it just his face that got burned? I mean,
Oh no, it was his whole body.
Was
his hands.
Figured his cheek was.
It would have been funny had I just said face, although I should have just said face.
Because I don't think he would have been as nimble as he was if his cheeks were burned.
Fix the joke, baby. Fix the joke. Well, his hands were burned, and he still made.
Well, but he ran, and I with all that scar tissue, I don't think he could have run.
True.
like that.
Yeah, Celia would be the one to know. Celia, if you're still listening, did Fred Krueger get his backside burned in the fire, or was it just his upper half? Next, we have another cereal, Trix. And I got to say, Trix was never a favorite of mine either. I preferred Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Over
Trix was farther down the list. My brother-in-law and I just had a very adult conversation this past weekend where we were talking about cereal, and he said he doesn't like Trix anymore. It doesn't taste the same, nor is it just the orbs anymore. It's now like shaped like fruit.
It's fruit shaped.
Yeah.
Right. I do know that.
So let's move on a tangent just here for a moment. Why the number of silly rabbit characters in society as compared to serious rabbit characters? How many serious rabbit characters can you think of? Maybe the Velveteen
Serious
Rabbit
recommends Masterpiece Theater on PBS.
But here's
7
why.
p.m. Sunday.
I mean, I can't take a rabbit serious. Think about it. Like, say you're walking through a park and you see a rabbit. I mean, it's never just like a serious encounter with a rabbit. They're always hopping around like dumbasses. They scare you at first because you don't know what it is, and so there's nothing really serious about a rabbit. I think that's why.
Well, it's like his announcement of Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl. It's like just ridiculous.
So I think at this point, though, I think they just mess with us because they know, you know what I mean? We all know they're not going to get the people we want to get. I think the majority of people want at least a rock band every once in a while, and they don't even come close. So
Jay-Z's in charge. That's why you're not getting rock bands and such. Okay, so again, serious rabbits. Velveteen Rabbit. Is there any others?
John Barney says Bugs Bunny was serious.
Donnie Darko. Does that count?
I'm telling you, because rabbits aren't serious creatures. I mean, just look at them. They're all out of proportion.
Hey,
big old floppy
Echo
ears.
and the Bunnymen, they're serious. Their songs kind of take on not much levity in that.
The Velveteen Rabbit.
Brer Rabbit was not serious.
Cea's right. So, but I can't remember Cea so Cea answers the butt question. I knew you hadn't seen Freddy's butt, but I didn't know if maybe you knew the backstory of when he burned, if they burned him full body or just burned him from the waist up.
Like I said, the implication is that it was just his upper half because he would not been as nimble as he was with scar tissue on his nether regions.
But how did he move his arms so good? I mean, he was nimble everywhere. I think that's going to be the issue you have with that movie, is that it wouldn't be believable that he got burned from the waist down.
Yes.
He could still be nimble.
Yes. That's it right there.
That was very SJ-esque.
Yeah.
Nothing else about that movie is far-fetched, but the fact that he could not run that fast with burnt extremities.
Now, John, I would say Bugs Bunny's serious side was much less prevalent than his
with my spewing magic helmet.
Whimsy side.
Whimsy Wabbit.
Whimsy Wabbit. The lame rabbit from Arthur. Now, I never really delved much into Arthur. What is Arthur? What kind of character is Arthur?
Arthur's treasures.
Arthur's treasures. Is Arthur a groundhog? Looks like a groundhog.
No, I think he's a rabbit with an ear deformity.
No, Arthur's not, is he? Isn't Arthur a rodent?
Yeah, that's what I thought. A groundhog or something like that.
He's got a little pointier nose than a groundhog. I'm going to say he might be he's not a shrew, is he?
A bandicoot.
He's not a shrew, is he? Does he need tamed like a shrew? He's a kangaroo rabbit. That's not a rabbit, is it?
He's an aardvark.
He's an aardvark. Well, that's an aardvark if I've ever seen one.
Fairbairn's pet aardvark.
Arthur. Is that air through the air, Eric?
He just joined the R Force.
Guys, until you laugh with us about that, we're going to keep making the Fairbairn joke.
Right. Yeah, we've not seen any LOLs in the comments.
Right. That's got to be funny to somebody, right?
Somebody out there.
Yeah, Sayus, you're right. We got some. Sayus said the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland was serious about being on time.
That's true.
That's true.
I like how Chris just insults he's a ridiculous aired ferret. He's a silly aired ferret. What is an aardvark? An aardvark's a marsupial, isn't it?
No.
Or
do you know there's an Ard wolf?
I actually did know there was an Ard wolf.
Yeah.
So is there an animal called a vark? There's an Ard wolf?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Dutch. It looks Dutch. Like Ard, the double A. We'll find out.
Two Holy Grail references. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Run away!
Yeah. Gary and John both referenced the rabbit on Monty Python.
My people.
Arthur does what? That was a different Arthur, Howard. Of course you know that.
The one that was caught between the moon and New York City.
Right.
All right. So, 90s is over. 80s.
Yeah.
First one on the list, bread bowls. An 80s trend from the Middle Ages that's back again. I do like me a good bread bowl.
My last bread bowl I had was just such a massive disappointment. Now, when I tell you where I got it, you're like, dude, really? It was at Winterfest at Kings Island, and they had a French onion soup bread bowl. Just right out of the crock, like it looked like a European, bakery, like they're on International Street, and it just looked amazing. It just wasn't.
It's because of the innards. It's because nobody likes French onion. It's gross.
Well, it tasted like a can of chunky soup, French onion soup, dumped in a not insulting Kroger, but just like a store-bought bread bowl.
Well,
it had no
probably what it was.
Yeah, it looked so good, man. Though it smelled so good. It was cold out. It was just perfect.
I think I'd rather have salad in my bread bowl than soup.
That's a good idea.
Didn't
Both
Pizza
would be
Hut
ideal.
have a pasta bread bowl?
Ooh, yeah, pasta bread bowls are good too.
Yeah.
I think we can credit Pantera bread for kind of bringing back the bread bowl.
Pantera bread.
I think so. Next on the list, sun-dried tomatoes are making a
Starring
comeback.
Kathy Bates.
Starring Angela Lansbury.
Thank you.
Slow burn.
Oh.
I have no problem with sun-dried tomatoes on certain things. I mean, I wouldn't just sit and eat them like a snack.
Like raisins, yeah, that'd be awful. I've had sun-dried tomato bread, like a bagel, that was pretty good. It's pretty good. Too much of it will kill it, though. Like it's definitely something that needs to be controlled.
Yeah, I haven't been reading any of the stuff with these. But it says something. This guy who wrote this book, The United States of Arugula. Versatile and simple, not too outlandish. You could toss them in anything. In fact, people did, tossing them in pastas and salads and onto pizzas, filling them with goat cheese, and even mincing and kneading them into bread dough and baking them up as sun-dried tomato bagels and dinner rolls. Pretty versatile food, really.
It is.
Yeah.
So apparently they're coming back. Yes, Gary. Broccoli soup in a bread bowl is fantastic.
No.
Brady, you don't like broccoli soup?
I don't love it. I tend to not like the creamy soups. Like the cheesy ones. I like the liquidier ones. I like a hearty soup, but I don't like a...
Sax meal pokic. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Evidently,
Bots.
nothing less than $1,000 while streaming. Well, thank you, Samuel Pokic.
Savannah, I agree. Sun-dried tomato tortillas are really good.
Oh,
And it's a
I
nice...
have one of those.
You did, see you put some in a pasta she made just a few weeks ago. I enjoyed it. How about quiche?
Quitchy.
Quitchy? Quitchy. Yeah, so quiche became popular in the 1970s. Was still enjoying its heyday in the early 1980s when it was, quote, served in countless restaurants on stoneware plates with melon wedges, grapes, and some kind of green shrub.
It's basically scrambled eggs in a crust.
Well, and homemade, what it's hitting on here is how quiches have become a homemade thing. Homemade quiches are kind of getting big. Quiche is all things to all meals. The answer to what is for breakfast, lunch, brunch, or dinner. Add fruit for breakfast or brunch, or salad for lunch or dinner, and meals are complete.
Most of the quiches I've had have been the individual quiches, like that kind.
Yeah.
But all I can remember, Eric, this is going to. Do you remember like a comedy sketch or a comedy book called "Real Men Don't Eat Quiche"?
I don't.
Seems vaguely familiar.
I'm gonna have to look that up. So.
It says here that quiche is just as popular today, from veggie-packed versions to classic quiche Lorraine. I've never heard of quiche Lorraine, but I think I prefer Stacy.
Quiche Lorraine down in Africa.
Mickey Spillane.
Wasn't he? So, Real Men Don't Eat Quiche is a book.
Okay.
Published in 1982. The title alludes to the gender association of quiche as a feminine food in American culture, which causes men to avoid it.
Gotcha.
Next on our list is, no surprise, ramen noodles.
Oh, yeah. I never had a ramen noodle as a child.
No, I don't think I did
I only
either.
had it as an adult.
I think I had some as a teenager.
I think it's because also, like, and I don't say this to, like, was born with a silver spoon in my mouth or anything, but, like, when we were growing up, if we had noodles, my mom, like, made them. Like, she made the noodles. So, like, I mean, obviously, unless it was spaghetti, but, I mean, we never really had any noodle dishes that weren't either spaghetti or homemade noodles of some sort.
From scratch.
Oh, I used to love, she'd have the entire kitchen table just covered in flour.
Yep.
You'd have to leave the kitchen, but you'd sneak in once in a while and reach up and grab a noodle, and a raw noodle.
Reach up and grab a noodle. Like grabbing,
all right.
Grabbing a grungy.
Blackened foods, a 1980s trend that's reemerged in a big way.
I despise blackened foods. Tastes like burned.
Tastes like burn.
It's like char.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually order my food blackened. Blackened chicken.
Blackened.
You like yours blackened, Brady?
From time to time. I mean, okay, it's one of those things that probably the blackened food I like, the blackened chicken that I like, probably isn't truly blackened. It's just, a little bit heavy on the charcoal flavor. But, like, I have gotten blackened chicken, Cajun chicken one time, and it had burn ends, basically.
Well, I like burnt ends. We played Pig Out in Maysville the other night, and I wanted to get some bologna burnt ends so bad I could taste it, but I didn't get back to the...
Brady's not a bologna fan whatsoever.
No, don't like the bologna.
Buffalo chicken wings, popular since the 1980s, but soaring in the 2020s.
See,
Too much work.
Yeah.
I'm a boneless wing guy.
Oh, yeah. Too much work for the return.
Next on the list, ranch dressing.
Ranch.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
It says it got big in the 80s, but my family never had ranch.
No, mine either.
We can only afford farm dressing.
We had cow dressing. That's what we ate, Western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Wishbone, I believe, was the brand of it.
Yes.
The man.
That's a Cincinnati thing.
Oh, my daughter eats so much ranch. I had a coworker that moved from Florida, and one of the things she noticed at the elementary that I was at, she's like, Midwesterners put ranch on everything. It's like pizza, they're like everything, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like it, but yeah, so.
I love ranch. Don't get me wrong. I eat it too, but we just growing up, I didn't have it. Next on the list, I've noticed this at several of the festivals and things we've played lately, and that's flavored popcorn. Started in the 1980s and getting even wilder today.
Flavored how?
Let me read here. So
I'm skeptical.
Well, you can thank the 80s. A scant 2 years ago, the New York Times wrote in 1983, there was plain popcorn and buttered popcorn and caramel popcorn and a few slightly more exotic flavors such as cinnamon for those who would dare. But by the early 1980s, there was pizza-flavored popcorn, watermelon-flavored popcorn, and taco-flavored popcorn. The New York Times also pointed out that at the time, around 70% of the country's popcorn was eaten at home, generating about $200 million in sales during 1982. Let's see here. The latest varieties of popcorn are wilder than ever, including such flavors as fried chicken, Marmite.
What the crap is Marmite?
I don't know. You might need to look that up.
Isn't that a toe condition?
How do you
Marmite.
Sticky dark brown paste made from yeast extract.
Yes, in other words, a foot condition.
or
Is
whatever.
that like Vegemite?
Ugh.
Pumpkin spice, lemon sherbet, caffeine infused, gin and tonic, dark chocolate pretzel, cookies and cream, and bacon and cheddar. And say is right, we had some cinnamon toast crunch popcorn the other day.
I like my caramel corn or kettle corn. I don't like any popcorn that turns my fingers color. So I either want plain popcorn or caramel corn.
Brady needs a popcorn handle to eat those things.
Yeah.
And that disgusting Chicago popcorn where they put cheese and caramel and ugh, it's
Ew.
gross.
Cheese and caramel?
Yes.
God.
And I say she said that before. I don't know what to think that they have blue cheese dressing growing up. I don't know anybody that had blue chease dressing growing up.
Didn't spell it the haughty tawdy style. BLEU.
I love blue cheese.
Bleh.
Blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese dressing. I like blue cheese crumbles.
I like cordon bleu.
Bleh. So that's
Miss
exactly
Wilson?
what it tastes like. Bleh.
You don't have to tell me the name of the student, but what country were they smuggling ranch back to Europe? I'm curious which country was ranch challenged.
Barbie.
Well, what was I going to say? Oh, Miss Wilson, you ought to send them back with a case of the Western dressing too, the cow dressing. Because again, I think that's Cincinnati, is Wishbone Cincinnati, or is the Western not Wishbone? I bet the Western's not Wishbone. I bet it's its own. Can you find that, Eric?
Yeah.
While you're looking that up, the next one talks about sugary cereals and the whole idea of even despite the health concerns, sugary cereals are still going or have made a comeback.
I saw at Kroger that we know that there's Frankenberry and Count Chocula and Boobery, but the Mummy one is back. They did a limited run of Mum Run or whatever it is.
Is it the Wolf one?
Is there a Wolfman?
Yeah.
What flavor would be the Wolfman one?
Is it
'Cause I know
caramel
the
something?
Chocolate.
It's caramel something, I think.
Okay, the Mummy one was
Count
like
Chocula.
cinnamon flavored, I believe.
Eric, are you looking up Western? I'll look up the...
Wishbone is the company that makes Western dressing. You can always tell a Wishbone dressing by the bottle,
Right.
Yeah.
and they're all in the same bottle.
May I ask what is Western dressing? Like what?
It's kind of
color
like
is it?
raw. It's kind of like French. It's
Okay.
red.
It's kind of... I think it's a mixture of French and Russian.
Yeah.
It's Frushin.
Frushin.
I can't find the wolf. Maybe there was no wolf man. I could have sworn there was a.
I remember there being a wolf character.
Yeah. So.
Well, that was the cookie. That was the cookie. The cookie cop was fending off the wolf in a Cookie Crisp commercial. Also, after Cookie Jarvis was relieved of his duties.
The wolf was Fruit Brute.
That's right.
Fruit.
Bruit. Western dressing, creamy and acidic condiment. Typically sweetened with sugar and ketchup.
I think it's borscht.
It doesn't say anything about it being only a Cincinnati thing or a
Borscht is potatoes, isn't it?
No, it's red. I think it's like some kind of beet soup. I'll look up borscht. We're flummoxing at each other.
Brady, this next one, you're going to like it. High C.
Oh, yeah.
An 80s Jewist that's poised to be big again.
High C.
Has to be Flash and Fruit Punch.
McDonald's discontinued High C in 2017
Communist.
because they knew it was garbage.
I don't like any variation of fruit bunch.
Now, this is surprising, guys. I had no idea that everything bagel seasoning was an 80s thing. I mean, it's gotten crazy popular in the last 5 to 8 years.
Reagan would buy big old vats of that stuff. And, she was seasoning everything with it.
Yeah. Says, made from poppy seeds, sesame seeds, dried minced garlic and onion, and sea salt. Everything bagel seasoning has transformed bagels. Although it will probably never be known who exactly was the first person to throw these 5 ingredients together on top of a bagel. There are a few contenders. What is known for certain is that by the 1980s, those 5 ingredients together were huge, at least as bagel seasoning. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
I like it on cottage cheese.
College cheese.
By the way, borscht is red beet soup.
Next on the list, 80s style wine coolers.
Sun Country. Bartles and James.
Bartles and James, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Here's old school. Matilda Bay.
I don't remember that. I remember Seagram's.
Yeah.
Lean cuisines.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Brady, French onion soup. A 1980s restaurant staple that might be back to stay.
Yeah. Like I said, I guess when I've told this story, the first time I had French onion soup was at the Masonette on our French club trip, and they did it. I mean, it was no longer with us. It was a 5-star restaurant in Cincinnati, French restaurant, and it was tremendous. And then, it was good.
You guys remember that?
What's that? Can't quite see it.
Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. Yeah. Mashed.
Sorry, man.
Mashed what?
Am I pronouncing it correctly? Viennetta ice cream?
Yeah. What is that?
Pull it up on your screen that way you can see it better. I remember it. It's very ribbon-esque. It reminds me of like a lasagna ice cream or an ice cream lasagna.
Yes, Breyer made it. Breyers.
Well, let's see. Viennetta, a beloved mashup of ice cream cake and icebox cake with wavy alternating layers of vanilla ice cream and chocolate candy.
Can you look up and see if it was a Breyers product?
I'm looking here.
Well, it's a British brand of ice cream made by Unilever, sold by Heart brands around the world.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Several rippled layers of ice cream separated by thin layers of sprayed-on compound chocolate.
Compound chocolate. Compote.
Is it compote?
No, compound. Let's see. Launched by British ice cream company Walls in 1982.
Oh gosh.
Man, just looking at it's making me hungry.
Gentlemen, am I still with you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It's okay. No, my screen went haywire, like my physical screen, but I could tell it was a screen issue. Sorry.
So, do you guys remember, say you said your mom used to buy it, was it all the same flavor? Because it looks like they could do a lot of different things here. Looks like they could have a Neapolitan Viennetta ice cream.
I'm right.
And that even has a ring to it. Neapolitan Viennetta.
Briars, yes. I know I've had it before.
This isn't Briars. It doesn't mention Briars. Good humor.
Okay, so here is, we'll share this. Close up.
That's real close up.
Yeah.
Can you pan out?
No, it's just a still shot.
Can I show you my image?
Come on, booger.
We've got Viennetta.
Briars, Viennetta.
Somewhere worms or looks away. Yeah. That's right.
Yep.
That's it. Say you said they had different flavors because again they could have all kinds of things. Now, I mean, yeah, that would be out.
So Brady,
I did not work in AC at the Masonette. The company I worked for had the Masonette contract back in the day, and they said it was the dirtiest restaurant they ever serviced.
Really?
Yeah.
And Miss Wilson, yes, I do remember the proper swirl and cut method with the French onion soup.
I think you're supposed to just bite it and pull up until the cheese slaps you in the chin.
French onion soup is back because it's cheap to make, high return on investment. I don't want soup with a soggy piece of bread floating in it. That's my drawback on French onion soup.
Well, I don't mind soggy bread in my soup, but I want to put it there. I want to dip it and hold it. I want to be able to hold my soup under the soup, or hold my bread under the soup as long as I want it to be under the soup.
Well,
I don't want.
I don't mind to dip the bread into the soup, but that bread thing sits in there for who knows how long.
Right.
And it's baked that way though. So like on top of it's a technique. If you get a good baguette, it will magically keep its terseness.
See, my problem with it is the onions. I would like everything else in it.
See, that's the kicker. I don't like onions. The French onion soup tastes great. I don't think it's got a very oniony taste.
The broth is a little thin too.
I will say this. I may need to give it another try. Brady, take me to your best French onion soup.
Oh gosh, now you put me on the spot. I'm trying to think of.
You can lead a horse to the French soup. What's the saying? To the French soup, but you can't make him drink. Yeah. Frozen yogurt. I had no idea that frozen yogurt was big. Yogurt was big in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Came huge in the late 80s.
Some froyo.
But by 1990, fellas, it went wah wah wah. By 1990, it only represented 10% of frozen dessert sales. And therein lies the rub. Frozen yogurt was ultimately just another frozen dessert. As it turned out, no matter how healthy frozen yogurt might be, it's also pretty high in sugar, which makes frozen yogurt not necessarily, daggone it, a better, my screen refreshed. Either way, I do know that. Like, it's not really a healthy alternative to ice cream.
Yeah.
Right.
Much like gelato is not a healthier version. I do love me some gelato. All right, let's get to the bottom of this list. Puddin' Pops.
Puddin' Pops.
I would love them to bring back some good old Puddin' Pops.
Well, you know why those don't come back.
Right.
Yeah, like
rebrand them.
Sweater.
Oh, yeah, baby. Next on the list, deviled eggs.
Yeah.
God, satanic eggs pass.
I think If I were ever to be in a food eating contest, deviled eggs would be the only one I think I would have a chance in.
And I wouldn't want to be around you 3 hours later.
Oh, yes, you would. Earshot, but not nose shot.
True.
No, I think I could. I mean, I couldn't. I think I ate 17 once when I was like 15 or 16 years old.
Do you know what item I could binge eat the easiest?
What?
Have you ever had those little miniature eclairs that come in they're like a cream? I bet I could eat an entire.
See, I'm not an eclair person. To me, an eclair is a poor man's Long John.
Well, it's a haughty Long John.
Right.
It sells itself as being more than what it is.
I know you guys both like that 7-layer dip.
7 layers dip.
There'll be
I like how you refer to that like
sky.
Yes, we've got to write lyrics to that.
I like how you referred to it the same style as Billy Goat's Gruff, though. 7 layers dip. Is it Billy Goat's Gruff, Billy's Goat Gruff, or Billy Goat
Gruff? But because it's 7 Bridges Road, I had to go with 7 layers dip.
Bagel Bites is on this one too. Pasta Primavera. Never had that. That's it. That's the list, folks.
That's all she wrote.
My laughing
Great song.
disturbed my dog. He's like, wondering what's going on.
That's not a song. What am I thinking of? Bye bye, baby, bye bye.
Yeah, Firehouse.
Firehouse.
Yep.
Firehouse,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. What is in 7 layers dip?
Stars.
Let's see. Refried beans.
Yeah.
Layered with guacamole.
No.
Taco seasoned sour cream.
No.
Veggies and cheese.
It's
I
only
don't
4
mind
layers.
7-layer dip. I wouldn't have given it the time of day back when I was a Ute, but I'd probably like it now.
Just cannot eat a refried bean.
No.
Really?
I love them.
Texture. Oh.
Yeah.
that is Tom Cat waking up from a nap to me.
Tom Cat.
Tom T. Cat.
Howdy, Thomas. Howdy.
I actually, at school today, I was talking about, I throw you out. OWT out. And my much younger coworker is like, is that from Tom and Jerry? He's like, yes, sir, it is. I knew you were cool.
Now, how he would never have seen that.
He did.
How did that had already been written out of the canon by the time he was a cartoon watching age. They'd already dubbed that over on TBS.
Yeah.
Brady, have you ever had La Rosa's French breads or French onion soup?
I have. I forgot about La Rosa's. Yes, and Miss Wilson DeShays does have a good French onion soup. O'Charlie's had a decent one.
I haven't been to DeShays in years, but if you go to DeShays, you got to get the hot and brown.
And plenty of it. My favorite City Slickers line, one of my favorites. Food's not hoity-toity haute cuisine. It's hot, brown, and plenty of it.
And me and Becky went there about a month ago. Just happened to be in the area.
Yeah.
All right. Game time?
It is.
Game time.
Brady, you got your juice?
I do not have any juice tonight. I ran out of juice because I had a packed house of chitlins this weekend, and they went through many of a juice box and hug.
Do you just ever buy that stuff at by bulk, like just like a big old?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's Samuel's Club if they have it from time to time.
Eric's got the specs on. He's got the Kurt Rambis on.
Well, see,
Kurt Ramby.
My problem is my right eye has been dilated.
I forgot you had a surgery last week, didn't you?
Did have a surgery last week.
Yeah, never even mentioned it after he.
Yeah. So I'm cataract free.
Yes.
Today was my first treatment to lock in the vision on my right eye and my light adjustable lens. And I'm seeing 2015 in my right eye.
I know. It was a pretty good year.
It's a very good year.
Here's what, back to the Bing thing real quick. I just opened up Facebook, and the first thing I see is a headline that Jamar Chase got into heated confrontation with Zach Taylor. It actually wasn't very heated.
No,
I mean, literally, Zach Taylor stood there with his hand on Chase's hip. Yet, Meathead Kelsey will literally like shove their coach almost to the ground, bump into him, hit his own players and stuff, and you don't hear it's never a
Andy
headline.
Reid and Travis Kelce being jocular on the side.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Or look how dedicated he is.
Yeah.
I loathe Travis Kelce. He's easily my least favorite NFL football player.
And I hate it because he's a UC Bearcat. I hate not liking him, but
that's why I'm glad I don't have. I'm glad I didn't go to like a college like where I have that connection to, like, because I
didn't go to UC.
Right, you didn't, but yeah.
It's always from my earliest days. I just, UC was. I'd watch UC basketball on Channel 19. I just gravitated toward UC for some reason. I'm not sure why, but
I have no problem with Paul Cluxton and Shannon Minor.
Well, yeah. I predated Paul Cluxton and Shannon Minor.
Yes, you did.
As a Norse.
Do you remember the Shannon Minor, the horse tournament, the sure shootout with Shannon Minor? Yeah.
You had him on the ropes.
I did have him on the ropes. I think what beat me was like left-handed layups.
Yes. Yes, it was.
We were launching threes out of the Bearcats wording on the out of bounds line and stuff, and I was hanging right with him. He just does a little left-handed layup and pounds me.
Yeah, the little guy doesn't go in the lane and shoot layups.
He was a little guy too, but yeah. Where'd he come from? Like what?
North College Hill.
North College Hill. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the head coach there for years.
For those of you not know what we're talking about, Eric used to take us to down to the. It wasn't the Shoemaker Center, or it was the.
Yeah, it was the Shoemaker Center.
Okay, and they had a horse tournament, but it was sponsored by Sure Deodorant, so it was the Sure Shootout. I think we went to it twice. I think we did it 2 years. Yeah. And
it was the Shoemaker Center prior to the Fifth Third Arena days.
Right. I made it to the finals one year against Shannon Minor, who ended up playing at NKU, and we had a nice little shootout until he decided to take the easy way out and start doing layups.
and Todd shat the bed.
Right,
on the
I
layups.
did. I did not have the ability to measure, to gauge how much strength I needed to shoot from 30 feet out versus 2 feet out.
All right, game of the night. One of our old favorites. Word teasers.
Oh.
Weezers.
Do
we need paper?
No.
Oh, good.
No. So just to just kind of familiarize all of you with what the game is, I will read a statement, and it will have a foreign phrase in it or a foreign word. Not it's an English word, but it's a phrase that not used like we would use it here in the United States. And you will get a multiple choice for the answer as to what that phrase or word means as used by the foreign entity or person.
Gotcha.
All right.
Hang on real quick. I missed a couple comments. Who's Gary talking about? Much prefer his brother.
Travis Kelce.
Oh, okay. Definitely. Yeah.
Agreed.
Sorry. Yes,
Now-
see, I'm your baby.
Now, their wives or wives to be are equally annoying, but I do like Jason Kelsey better than Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard.
All right. So we drew lots backstage. Brady,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
will go first.
Yeah.
Find my scoreboard. Where's my scoreboard? There it is. All right. Okay, Brady.
See.
You're determined to wash the Manchester today. What the heck are you planning to do? A, wash the dog. B, wash your car. C, wash your bed sheets. Or D, wash the sliding glass doors.
Let's see. Wash the dog. What was the second one?
Wash your car.
Wash the bed sheets or wash the glass sliding door.
Yes.
What was the phrase again?
The Manchester.
Ban or
Wash-
man?
Man, as in the town, Manchester.
Spoken like a true mink. Let's see. All right. I'm a little off on my Mancunian, even though I am an Oasis fan. But so I think washing the Manchester will be. Manchester is an industrial town with a lot of soot. So I'm going to say it's the glass sliding door.
Now, do I steal or how's that work?
No, it's just a straight up answer of a question.
Well, I'm wondering if it's not. Can I?
You can opine on it before I
Right.
give you the answer.
Yeah. Manchester Terrier is a dog,
True.
so I'm going dog. Washing the dog.
Okay. Wash those bed sheets. After all, it's been over 2 months since you washed them. Todd takes a 1-0 lead. I think we can play to 10.
Oh yeah. We're early tonight.
Yeah. Well, Reds play at 9. 08. All right. So the card instructs me to wrap this. Oh my gosh, if you said you was posh, would you think you should wash? Or asking if you're a fan of the Spice Girls, maybe looking to buy some black pearls, because I know you ain't got that kind of money. Should have read it.
Can we please put this in the instant classic right now? Because that is right up there with no matter how hungry we are. I'm going to need you to read
I might
that.
have to ask you to just read it.
That was a valiant effort, Eric. That's hard to do on the spot.
Yes, very.
Well, thank you. And you're laughing at me. And then
Well,
you say it's a
No,
valiant.
we're laughing with you.
You laughed as well. I mean,
I did laugh. All right. Oh my gosh. If I said you was posh, would you think you should wash? Or asking if you're a fan of the Spice Girls, maybe looking to buy some black pearls, because I know you ain't got that kind of Monet posh word.
What are my choices?
You give me
Washing.
choices. Posh is
Can
the
I-
word.
I know what posh means.
Well, that's the word. That's the word you have to.
Well, I know, but like typically it's not just the Posh means like fancy, like.
Okay. So the choices are embedded here. So let me kind of separate it out.
Can you pull them out of the ground like a night crawler?
So,
Keep them separated.
So keep them. Oh my gosh! If I said you was posh. Okay, so
there's the word. There's the word.
There's the word. Would you think you should wash?
That would mean dirty.
Yeah. Or asking if you're a fan of the Spice Girls.
Posh
maybe
Spice.
maybe looking to buy some black pearls.
Black pearls would be okay.
Because I know you ain't got that kind of money.
Which would not be posh. Black pearls.
Okay.
Brady, do you agree, disagree?
I'm going to agree.
Okay. Posh means it's expensive stuff, and I know you ain't got enough. If you do, can you loan me some of that money stuff? I need to buy me some bling. Come on now, hit me with that cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cha-ching! See, I was right on there. You said hit me with it, and I did. Like I was insane in the membrane.
This is the whitest podcast you ever watch, folks. You guys were making fun of me for being pale earlier. You guys instantly just turned whiter than me.
I'm insane in the membrane.
So what did you say?
You yelling.
I said the black pearls. Right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's correct, I guess.
Yes. I agree, see. He did totally redeem himself.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not as white now. maybe I'm back to ruddy.
MC Ruddy Rudd.
You went to school with him.
Rudd DMC.
Rud. Rud.
Ham bone. The meanest rapping machine. Ham bone.
I'm coming to get you.
Now, who's the rapping duke thinking he's so patriotic? Da-ha sounds pretty idiotic. Don't
Ruddy
you
Duddy
think that
sure
sounds
likes to
stupid?
putty.
Right. Rap never was better than that.
Peak. Take your bad bunny and give me Rappin' Duke.
Ruddy Duddy, he likes to putty.
Slick Rick, y'all.
Ruddy Duddy, we likes to putty. We don't fool around, we don't bother nobody.
Celia says I became creme colored with that
Creme
second
Gairn.
attempt. Creme Gearin.
Fairbairn and his grim Gairn.
All right,
Give
Brady.
me a chair. Yes.
Chair of grim Gairn. To eat in your chair.
Man.
Man.
If your friend pulls a Swiftie on you, what are they doing? Doing something tricky? Being very picky? Blocking you on IG? Or changing the TV?
I'd say it's doing something sneaky. He's like pulling a fast one on me. You're pulling a Swiftie.
Pulling a Swiftie. Answer is you are being clowned. They're pulling a trick on you. Sleep with one eye open and do not eat anything they offer you, especially a mild jalapeno.
Sleep with
Was that
one
right?
eye open.
Keeping your Swiftie out.
Eat creme de Gairn.
From the
Fair Bear. After never learned.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, somebody I saw the other day, you might have seen the same person, told me how much they enjoy our podcast. They don't get on and talk and interact, but they watch it, I guess, all the time, and watch it all hours of the night, like 2 a.m. Did you guys talk to the same person? I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
And then their husband's like, I'm going to need you guys to do me a favor and stop because I guess he's trying to sleep, and she's listening to us at 2 o'clock in the morning and laughing.
I don't know if I know who this is.
I'll text you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Todd. From England. What does your boss want when he says give him a bell? Does he want you to A, tie a bell around his neck so you can hear him coming and get to work? B, pick him up a chalupa for lunch from Taco Bell? Or C, give him a shout, a call, a ringy-dingy? Ringy-dingy.
C. It'd be just like saying, give me a ring. So give him
Brady?
a call.
You concur?
I'm not being what do you call it, milk toast, but that's what I would have said to Todd.
Yeah, that is the milk toast answer, but it's the right answer, I think.
Answer: call your boss, or you may soon need a new boss.
Right.
All right, 3-1. Brady,
See,
Ireland.
Ireland, the green clovers and blue diamonds.
when your roommate is known to be a real...
What?
I got to start this again.
Oh,
Caught me by surprise. When your roommate is known to be a real gas man, what's his claim to fame?
oh man.
A, he always knows the hippest places to go. B, he works at a full-service gas station. C, he's one funny guy. Or D, he is ultra-flatulent.
I'm gonna say, like, the 40s movies, like, oh, it's a gas, meaning it's fun. So I'm gonna say the gasman is a funny guy. Don't fear the gasman.
Jumpin' Jack Flash. He's a funny guy. That's why you like having him as a roommate, provided he doesn't also fart a lot.
Wasn't he also the killer in Dumb and Dumber? It was the gas man.
Yeah.
It was, I've got an ulcer.
The gasman. All right, Todd. England. Cockney slang. Cockney. If you have to stop your dog from doing an in and out.
Animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out. Animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out. That's a real song.
I'm hoping so.
If you have to stop your dog from doing an in and out, what did you just stop him from doing? A, begging you for a walk. B, running in and out of the doggy door. C, greeting you with his slobbery snout. Or D, trying to dig a hole all the way to China. China.
Can you read my choices again?
A, begging you for a walk. B, running in and out of the doggy door. C, greeting you with his slobbery snout. Or D, trying to dig a hole all the way to China.
The first one. Begging you to go out.
Begging you for a walk.
Yeah, begging you for a walk.
He's greeting you with his dog breath, slobbery snout. You should change his name to Ew.
So, real quick, just so you guys know I'm not crazy, you guys need to Google or go on Instagram and look up Dr. Waffle. This dude, I don't know how he has so much time on his hands, but this is the song I was singing.
Tripped out hippo, nicknamed Drippo, heaviest chain, best fits in the bizzo. Hippos online say, oh, he's cringy. Don't mind, he knows he's empty. Habitat hypebeast, dressed up nicely, keeps it on the low and lets the looks speak high key. When it gets hot,
Is this what classifies as brain rot? Amusing brain rot?
I believe so.
How we keep the headpiece mint condition. How we got the hot
Bruno?
limited editions. Hippos mug spread, triple tuck spreads, hippos smack top, triple catwalks. High up on the food chain, that's facts. Trying to find a new thing, that tracks. Are we shining 2 chains? That's class. Tie the top 2 tang, that's cat. We got animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out. You got an
That's Drippo the
brother.
that's Drippo the hippo right there, folks.
Trippo.
My daughter knows every word. Like she sings the entire thing. All I remember was animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out.
All right, Brady. England. Your Gramps tells you that you're the bee's knees. Are you bugging him, hugging him, smuggling gin? Does he think you're the bomb? Is he saying you got your legs from your knock-kneed mom?
God, it's harsh. He thinks I'm the bomb.
Thinks you're the bomb. The bee's knees means he thinks you're great. You are the bomb, even if you do have your mom's knock knees. Brady roars into the lead.
Ooh, rawr. I was hoping you caught that.
Where's your use backs?
I have Milo's lemonade and tea mixture.
Milo's
I have
Arnold
a Jack
Palmer.
Nicholas. Oh, shit, one of those.
Arnold's Palmer.
Arnold's
Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback.
All right, Todd. You get another rap
Nice.
from England. Your classmates say you have a rep as a SWAT. Tell me what that is and what it's not. Are they saying you are totally hot, a teacher's pet, sniveling snot, think that you're a big hot shot, or got less game than a weak foul shot? Tell me, SWAT, what I'm talking about.
Boy.
Boy. All right, I'll
Nice
read
job. That was nice. I need you to repeat the phrase again.
it. Yeah. Your classmates say you have a rep as a SWAT.
Okay.
SWOT, by the way.
SWOT.
SWOT.
Okay.
That's important. Yeah.
Tell me what that is, not what it's not. Are they saying you're totally hot, a teacher's pet, sniveling snot, think that you're a big hot shot, or got less game than a weak foul shot? Tell me what SWAT, what I'm
Think
talking
you're a big
about.
hot shot.
Hey, you SWAT, do you get this a lot because your friends all bet you want to be the teacher's pet? Word.
In the brain.
So did I get it? I did not get it.
You did not get it.
Why am I getting these rap ones? They're harder.
Luck of the draw.
Todd, it's tricky.
All right, Brady. England. Cockney slang.
Sorry, before you go on, have you seen those Instagram reels? It's an Indian fellow, older, and he's always singing to a much younger pretty girl, like, "I love England. You're from England, but India is your motherland."
I have not.
And he does these music videos, and every time you say England, is like, "I love England." Anyway, go ahead. Speaking of brain rot.
Brain rot. If you have some cuts and scratches, what are you about to do? A, start a fire. B, see a doctor. C, get into a fight with a feral cat. Or D, call that cutie patootie in your homeroom class.
I'm gonna say visit a doctor.
Okay.
I don't really have a good feeling on this one.
I think it's starting a fire.
Without a spark.
This game is lit. When you're trying to start a fire, you'll need matches, also known as cuts and scratches.
See, if I wouldn't have the rap ones to deal with, I could be winning this game.
Well, you still got a point for it.
That's true. Should get 2. Kyle Kangaroo in effect there. I should get 2.
Todd, Australia. Not a rap.
Australia.
Lilith tells you she's feeling stuffed.
Lilith. Sorry.
Lilith. Is she A, putting tissue in her bra? B, putting macaroni and cheese in her bra? C, tired and in no mood for your bra jokes? Or D, too full, like after a holiday meal?
What's the phrase again?
Stuffed.
Can you use it in the sentence again?
Lilith tells you she's feeling stuffed.
Full. Holiday meal.
Full, too full, like after a holiday meal?
Yeah.
Stuffed, as the Aussies say, as they put a shrimp on the barbie, means tired. So unless you're stuffed, grab another card and let's keep playing.
We all need to make an agreement tomorrow in the middle of our day in front of our students. Gosh, I'm stuffed, and watch them be confused.
But you had to go and put a deatless shrimp on the Barbie.
All right. Brady, England. Cockney slang. What are you doing if you're going out with your best china plate? China. A, playing frisbee golf with your grandma's tableware. B, hanging with a heavily tattooed friend. C, sneaking around with your best friend's crush. Or D, going somewhere with your best friend.
I'm going to say going somewhere with your best friend because you're going someplace that's going to have a china plate, a fine china plate is an accessory. So your friend is like your accessory going out. That's what I'm sticking with.
Todd, you concur?
I'm going with C. Going out with your best friend's what? Was it?
Crush.
Crush? Because you want to impress her.
Okay. You're going out with your best mate. So does that mean the people that you don't really like are called your worst paper plates?
They're Chinette.
7-4. Todd, another Australia. If you don't have any DAX, D-A-K-S, this morning, what will other people see? A, you in your undies. B, you trying to get your phone out of a storm drain. C, you have no money, you are broke. Or D, you have no style, like that time you tried to cut your own hair.
No money.
No money, no money, no money. Brady?
I'm going to be milk toast again because that's what I was going to go with.
Good thing you didn't answer it. How did you forget your pants? Better cover up and head back home quick. 8-4. So one away from the Fairbairn.
There, it's Bairn.
All right, Brady. England. What is the name for a device that when you tell something... Okay, let me start that again. What's the name for a device that when you tell somebody that you're taking care of bits and bobs, what are you saying to them? A, you're watching the kids for your friend. B, you're a caretaker for your Aunt Bitsy and Uncle Bob. C, you have a bunch of small assorted stuff to deal with. Or D, you are cleaning your room.
I'm going to go C, small assorted things. Instead of this and that, it's bits and bobs.
I agree with that.
It means you're dealing with a bunch of small things.
All the bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Brady is in the Fairbairn.
Hey, can I just show you this real fast? And he has a bunch of these songs.
Brady and his reggae.
Yep.
Well, it would not be reggae; it'd be a Raja.
Raja. All right. So should we put this Kyle King rule in place that you have to answer the question in order to win? You can't just get the point from someone else missing it.
It's a new Kyle King rule.
Yeah. All right, Todd, England, Cockney slang. Goofus posts a picture of some food on a table with hashtag Army and Navy. What's it a picture of? A, hashtag greasy gravy. B, hashtag MRE, hashtag meals ready to eat. C, hashtag crispy tarantulas. Or D, hashtag macaroni and cheese.
MRE.
MRE.
MR ducks. RM ducks? MR ducks.
Yum. It's gravy. Gravy can even make a tarantula.
Gravies.
Gravies.
Is that the British equivalent to like feces on a shingle?
Shite on a shingle.
All right, no point for Brady. He has to answer his own question. All right, Brady, England.
Mm-hmm. Is for England.
A friend posts that they are having hashtag shook, CHOOK, for dinner. What are they eating? A, hashtag goat guts. B, hashtag fried dish. C, hashtag chicken. Or D, hashtag tuna sandwiches.
Could you say the word one more time?
Shook, CHOOK.
CHOOK.
Correct.
I'm going to say fried fist.
Well, it was fried dish. That was what the...
Well,
I'm not giving him another chance, but it was fried dish, not fried fish.
Oh, okay.
You got too excited making your fist joke. It was fried dish.
I thought that's what he said. So if it's fried dish, that might... Sorry, I thought you said fried fish. So what are the choices again?
Hashtag goat guts. Hashtag fried dish. Hashtag chicken. Hashtag tuna sandwiches.
I'm going to change it to tuna sandwiches.
Todd?
Are you allowing that?
No,
I'm so far
I want to be
behind.
consistent. I thought shook was fish. So, I thought he said fish.
Chook.
And tuna is a fish.
Chook or shook?
Shook.
Shook? Like, chook me all night long?
Yeah. Hashtag chicken is being served. Apparently it didn't make it
Chook
across
is
the road.
Chook is not. So, chook is like, maybe it's fish fried chicken. Or chicken fried fish.
Yeah.
So we're in the hashtag portion of the cards here, I guess. Todd from England.
I get my point.
Yep, you do get your point.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, you post a picture of your newborn nephew with hashtag needs a nappy. What are you trying to tell the peeps who follow you?
Need a diaper.
Are you going to say that without hearing the choices?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brady, do you want to give him 2 points if he's correct?
That's pretty impressive, yes.
All right, so here's the choices. A, your nephew needs a hashtag nap. B, someone needs to change his diaper. C, you need to take a nap. Or D, hashtag I'm not crying, you are crying. Answer. Nope, he doesn't need to sleep. He needs you to change that stinky diaper.
New Kyle King rule. If you don't need all the answer choices, you get 2 points.
9-7.
Dang.
Brady, you're stuck in the Fairbairn.
He's getting too close to my farm.
You're stuck at a Fairbairn again.
All right, Brady, Ireland.
Ireland.
You announce you're ready for the scratcher. What are you about to do? Do you want... Well, I guess you need to do that since you only need a point. A, play a scratch-off lottery ticket. B, shave your head because you have lice. C, head to bed. Or D, scratch your back with one of those long back scratchers.
I'm going to say head to bed. That's the only one that seems to make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
You're tired and headed to bed.
Yeah.
Sleep tight. Don't
Sometimes you can just kind of tell the other ones are too obvious.
Yeah.
Yep. Brady
All right.
wins.
We made a game of it.
Yes, we did. I feel like playing an Irish jig because I like that. And not move my upper body as I'm skipping across the house.
Little river dance.
Yeah.
All right. Good game. Good game.
That was.
All right. Celia prefers animal style in and out.
I actually sent her the whole clip.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Animal. I think she means animal fashioned.
All I could think of is that one Trey Parker and Matt Stone movie, like, I don't do hamster style anymore. The martial arts hamster style.
All right. That'll do it for episode 196. Remember, follow us on Facebook. We're close to our 1,000 followers.
We're 12 away that I
12
saw.
away. Yeah, that's the last time I looked. It's been several days, but so share it out again. Todd, remind them how to do that.
Yes. So if you just search Play It By Ear podcast, I'll do it right here along with you. Search on it. I found it. Click on it. I click on it. There's our page. If you go down by the blue message button, we'll try to get this light. Have I told you that, say you move my light and it makes me angry? There's a blue message button. See it?
Yes.
Right beside it, there's 3 little dots. That's an ellipsis. Right there, if you go down about 3/4 of the way down, it says invite friends. You click on it. There's all your friends. There's a little button or a little select all choice at the top right-hand side. You click select all, and then you hit send, or you hit invite, send invite. So 4 clicks, you can invite your entire friends list. So please do that.
Yes, please do. We need 12. Do we still need 12? Do you see it?
Yes.
988 is where we are at.
All right. Help us out. All right. Anything else for the good of the order, gentlemen?
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, we'll let you know about next week and episode 197, whenever that should happen to come about. And otherwise, someone take us out.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Play It By Ear podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter at Play It By Ear Pod 2, and our website at anchor.fm/Play It By Ear podcast. Thanks again, and join us next time as we